Alright guys, welcome back to another video of King X.X coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, Modern Warfare has officially released in most parts of the world. A lot of people are playing right now. I have to wait 7 hours for Modern Warfare to release in America, sadly, but I do get the night vision goggles because I did pay extra, so I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of wish I would have got, a little exclusive package from Activision, not gonna lie. A lot of YouTubers did get that, but obviously I'm not big enough. But moving along from that, what we're gonna be talking about today is the Day 1 patch in Modern Warfare. Now, there's going to be a few screenshots I'll put on screen in a few seconds so you guys can see what's going on and what has changed. I'll be reading through a lot of the patch notes. I'll probably skim through. I'm not going to go through every single patch note, but in a few seconds you guys will see a picture, and there'll be like 3 screenshots or so. You guys can pause at any time in the video if you guys want to go back. But starting off with the very first one, spawns in multiplayer. Fix edge case scenarios when spawning on enemies. Adjusted spawn logic to improve spawn quality. We've also added more spawns to increase your options. We will continue to improve this map by map post launch. I'm kind of excited about the fact that they finally did something about spawns. I'm very happy because the spawns were literally horrible in the beta. I'm not gonna lie, that was like my biggest complaint about the entire beta, is the fact that every time I get killed, I'd spawn in the same 1 or 2 spots, and it would be so frustrating because you just have somebody sitting there on like some type of block edge or something, or on top of a car mounted, just waiting for you, and it's just the most annoying thing because you have nowhere to go. Now, moving on to Ground War, added more fallback spawns to FOBs if the flag has too many enemies, improved safety checking on spawns on squad mates. It is still dangerous, but the UI will notify you on this. Added spawning on squad mates while in vehicles. Neutral tanks and helicopters now show up in the spawn selection screen. That's pretty cool. Kind of sounds exactly like how it was back in Battlefield. If all flags are captured by one team, you'll go into a DEFCON to win, so protect those flags. Fixed for an exploit that was allowing players and therefore teammates to spawn under the map. There's been a few lighting changes, brighten characters on dark areas across many maps, so you're not going to have too many of problems with trying to find people. That seemed like that was a problem for some people in the beta if your brightness wasn't exactly as high, so that's definitely always a good thing. Low health visuals now brightens up in the middle of the screen instead of darkening. Weapon balance in general, weapons received a lot of love since the beta, most notably shotguns and pistols. Very happy about the pistol change. Not gonna lie, I hope the M19 pistol, I think it was called, gets fixed, because that thing was literally a airsoft gun inside of a real military war. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I think that definitely should have been changed. Equipment. Enemy claymores now have larger visible lasers. Reviving a teammate near a friendly claymore could cause the claymore to explode, resulting in a suicide, so you definitely want to be careful about that. The minimap now on default by across core, multiplayer, and ground war. Enemy firing does not show up on the minimap unless a team UAV is active. Map zoom is pulled out a bit to help players with awareness. That seemed like one thing that in the beta, they didn't really want you to have any type of knowledge of the map. It kind of seemed quite annoying because, I mean, how are you supposed to have map awareness and map knowledge if all you have is literally no UAV unless you get a team UAV, which is like 4 or 5 kills, something like that. So I'm glad that they've decided to put the minimap on, even though it doesn't show up when enemies fire. I'm still happy the fact that we do have a minimap now, which is kind of exciting. We did have that back in the beta towards like the last few days. For kill streaks, VTOL jet adjusted to not target players through rooftops. Fix for juggernaut suits not spawning out of a crate. Another fix was deployed to prevent the mask from staying on the player after you have died as the juggernaut and respawned. After using the cruise missile, player character models were sometimes stuck in a lean after using the streak. Screen tearing on characters and weapon models on Xbox. Impact damage of lethal and tacticals in the ammo box were causing instant kills. Adjustments to the description and gunsmith. Fix for a bug where the wrong input would be shown for players in the party. And there was a fix for a bug where the door could open in the opposite direction of the player's movement. Footstep tuning in the volume of fall off damage. Mixing volume and occlusion setting. Placing deployable cover on the stairs could prevent teammates from being able to mantle or crouch under the blocking paths. Various auto tuning and fix for executions and weapons. Players were able to spam the crouch button while moving, creating a snaking effect. That was a big thing back in a lot of the older Modern Warfares. A lot of people were not happy about snaking. That's kind of cool. It's been fixed. There are a few PC specific things. I'm not going to touch too much on that, but a crouch and prone transition animations have been smoothed out for high FPS. Double tapping the sticks now always triggers the tactical sprint when using a gamepad on PC. Fixed blurriness in various situations. Ping widget is now showing the correct latency value, which is pretty cool as well. They added depth of field option in the graphics, added HDR support, added NVIDIA highlight support in multiplayer, and players no longer lose the sprint functionality by holding down the sprint keybind and the move keybind while respawning. So that's pretty cool as well. Like I said, there's a few other changes I didn't really touch over too much, but those are pretty much the changes I have decided on what's happening with the day one patch. If there's any other patches coming out later today or tomorrow or literally the future, I of course will cover that on my channel, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. But with that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I of course will be coming to you guys with some more Modern Warfare videos all throughout this entire year. I am super hyped. But with that being said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video, because I will be covering this, and I will be having a ton of gameplays coming out maybe tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to drop them tonight, but that's just a little heads up. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.
Running for that bag and it be only me. It's only me. These haters always pushing, they be on to me. Yeah. Family and money, this be all I need. Get to them boys who bring me down, they ain't be holding me.